Welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Children, today from our science subject, we are going to continue our chapter food. So, yesterday we were learning about teeth in our food chapter because teeth are also connected with food. No. So, today we learn some types of teeth. Teeth are mainly classified into four types based on their functions. So teeth they are mainly classified into four types. They are divided into four types. So based on their functions in the sense based on the work, based on the action they do. Okay, so we'll be having 32 teeth, no, altogether. But again, in that, some sets of teeth do some type of works. Okay, children. So, what are the four types? They are incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. So, are you able to see here in the picture? All the teeth together? Okay. And the side teeth, okay, they are canine, and the back teeth, they are molars, and towards the front to the back, they are premolars, and the front teeth are called as incisors. Okay, children. So let us see them in detail here. So what are incisors? Incisors, these teeth help in cutting and biting off pieces of food. So these teeth are very important for us for eating the food. No, why? Because they help us in cutting the food. No, suppose you are eating a carrot, will you just swallow the carrot as it is? You'll put it in the mouth and just swallow it as it is? No, no, we can't do that. No, so we have to cut and we have to bite it into small pieces, then only it will get digested. No, children. So these teeth, which teeth? The incisors. So these teeth are going to help us to cut and bite off pieces of food. So they are going to help us in making our food into pieces by biting it, by biting into small pieces. Okay, and there are four incisors in the upper jaw and four in the lower jaw. See here, you are able to see here this part in the upper jaw, the first front four teeth. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you'll be having four incisors in the upper jaw, again four in the lower jaw. Okay, children, and they are placed in the front in both the jaws. As we can see here, so both the upper jaw incisors and the lower jaw incisors are placed towards the front of our mouth. Okay, see here in the picture it is there very clearly. Clear, children? So what are these four incisors? So they are helping us to cut and bite the food. Okay, children? Clear? And now canines. So what are canines? See here. These teeth are seen on either side of the incisors in both the upper and lower jaws. See, canines are to the side of these incisors. See, these four are the incisors. No, these four are the incisors. To the either side, this side and also this side. In the upper jaw and also in the lower jaw. So you can see these teeth on the either side. Okay, and we call them as canines. We call them as what? As canines. Okay, and they help in holding and tearing the food. So what do? They are going to hold the food so that the food which we take into our mouth, it is not going to fall down. They are going to hold the food and tear the food. Okay, children, and there are a total of four canines, two in the upper jaw and 2 in the lower jaw. See here, how many are there? Totally there are 4 canines. See, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 2 are in the upper jaw, 2 are in the lower jaw. Clear? Now, carnivores have canines that are longer and sharper as they are modified to tear flesh faster and with ease. So, carnivores, what are carnivores, children? Flesh eating animals. No, like we have got a lion, we have got a tiger, all wild animals. No, we call them as carnivores. Not only wild animals which eat animal food, everybody come under carnivores. Okay, who eat only animal flesh, they come under carnivores. So maximum here only animals eat, only some animals, that is the wild animals eat only animals. Suppose if you say human beings, they are omnivores, like they eat even animal food. No, we also eat plant food. So we become omnivores. But carnivores are those living things that they eat only animal flesh. For example, the wild animals like tiger, lion and all. Okay. So these carnivores have canines that are longer and sharper. See here. Are you able to see the canines of this lion? So how they are? They are long and they are sharp. No, they'll catch hold of an animal and tear it into pieces to eat. So that is why they have got this long and sharp canines. So why do they have such a type of canines, children? So that they can easily tear the flesh and not only easily, but they can also do it very fast. Okay, so because of that they have got this type of canines. Clear, children? So what are canines? So canines are which are on the either side of the incisors. Clear? Now, premolars. Premolars. So what are these? These teeth help in crushing and grinding the food. See? So we have got teeth, but again, as we said in the beginning, so they also do different type of works which is connected with eating. No, while eating, some are going to tear, some are going to cut into pieces. No, some are going to grind and crush the food. They are premolars, and there are 4 premolars, each in the upper and lower jaws. See, children, how it is? So if you can see here, so there are 4 premolars. Are you able to see here? Yes, see. Here you can see. So 4 with in red in color. No. So 4 in the upper jaw and 4 in the lower jaw. That is the bottom jaw. So where are their premolars? So not exactly towards the back. Just before that backside teeth you are having this premolars. Clear? Yes, now. And they are found next to the canines, and they are next to the canines. No, that after canines you will be having this premolars. First what you get? First are the incisors, then canines, then premolars. And these teeth usually are broader than other types of teeth. So these premolars are broad when compared to the other teeth in the mouth. So these teeth look broader, no, than the other type of teeth. Okay, children. And science in contest, what is that? Herbivores use incisors to bite off the leaf from plants and molars to grind the bitten off leaves. So herbivores are what, children? Herbivores are the living things which eat only plant food. No, plant food. That is animals which eat only plant food like goat, cow and all that. Okay, and they use incisors. Incisors are what? The front four teeth. Okay, they use this incisors to bite off the leaf, to bite the leaf from the plant. Okay, and they use molars to grind the bitten off leaves. No, to just bite the leaf, because they don't have hands. No, animals, they don't have hands. How do they pluck the leaf or the flower or the grass? Through their mouth only. And with what again from the mouth? From the front side to eat. That is the incisors. Okay. So they'll bite with that, and then they are going to grind. They are going to grind that leaves which they have bitten off from the molars. Molars are the completely backside teeth. Okay, I will just show you here now. See here, molars. Are you able to see, children, here? So these teeth are found towards the back of the mouth. So completely black. Are you able to see this? Okay, so these are nothing but the molars. Okay, and after this molars you will be having the premolars. Okay, and they help in chewing and grinding the food. These teeth also help the food to be chewed and grinded. And there are 12 molars in total, 6 in the lower jaw and 6 in the upper jaw. So how many molars will be having? We'll be having 12 molars, and 6 in the lower jaw and 6 in the upper jaw. Okay, children? And these teeth grow at different stages. So we do not get all the teeth at once, children. So we'll be getting incisors, canines and premolars all at a time, but this molars you will not get this teeth at once. So these teeth will be grow at different stages to different people. Okay, so they are bigger and broader than other teeth. How are they? They are bigger. They are very much bigger. If you just open your mouth and then check your teeth, children, so the teeth which is to the back of the mouth, you look that teeth a little big and broader than the other ones. No, check it for yourself. Clear? So even in the picture also, if you see, they look very broad and big. So what are these teeth known as? They are known as molars. Okay, children? Yes, now. So now we have learnt about the teeth. Now let us know like what food we have to eat. So what food? So basically we have divided the food groups into 5. So which are healthy to eat. Okay. So and it is very compulsory for us to eat all these food to stay healthy. Like if you say dairy products, okay, which are connected with milk and all that, eggs, milk and all that. Okay, see here, you are having so many. You are having curd, you are having milk, you are having cheese, chocolate. Okay, all this. It is completely dealing with milk products and vegetables, all the vegetables you eat in your daily life. Okay, again the fruits, huh? Fruits also. So every day compulsory we have to take all these 5 types of food. It is not that you have to eat all this on a single day. No, but milk and curd every day will take. No, that is very compulsory. So other food things which is there in the diary, that also you have to take very regularly. Okay, children? And vegetables. So any vegetable you will take. No, in the afternoon curry or in the uh, dinner. No, you will be taking vegetables. Again, fruits also. For snacks, we'll take fruits and grains. Grains are what? So all this like dal, all that, wheat, rice, all that come under grains. So even this is also very important. Everything in this food group is very important, children. Again, protein food. Protein food is like meat, then beans, nuts and all that, like non-vegetarian also. Okay, meat and all that will include in that. So because we are talking about food, so we have to know that, so we should consume good food to stay healthy. Clear, children? Sometimes you will not like to eat vegetables. No, some children don't like to eat vegetables. So that is very wrong. So you have to definitely eat vegetables and green leaves where you can stay healthy. Clear? Now, so again we are talking about one more system, children, which is connected to our food. What is that? Digestive system. Digestive system. So I am always saying you that the food will be digested. No. So if your food is not digested, then you will be having a problem. No. So I was repeating this word for many times when we were talking about food. So what is this exactly? Digestive system. Okay. So that is our body gets energy from the food we eat. So why do we eat food, children? Why do we eat food? To get energy. No. If you don't eat food for one day, will you be able to stay active? No, you cannot. No, if you skip one meal also, sometimes, suppose you had your breakfast and you didn't have your lunch, so by the evening you will feel weak. You will not be able to stay healthy. No, stay healthy in this is you will be healthy, but you will not be active. You will feel very weak. So, what did you miss? Why are you weak? Because you didn't had your lunch. No. So, what is food ultimately? Food is the thing where we are going to get energy for our body. Clear, children? So, without which we cannot live. Without food and water, air, these are very much important for us. And to get energy, food has to be broken down into smaller substances that can be easily absorbed by the body. So, not only eating, it is not that we are eating food and we get energy. After eating the food has to get digested. It has to be broken down into smaller substances. So food, like as I said, we cannot eat the carrot or any other food substance as whole. We cannot just swallow it. Liquids, milk and all that, we'll just swallow it. But solid food, you cannot. No. So you have to bite it, then tear it, cut it and make it into small pieces and chew it very nicely with your teeth, and then only it is going to enter into your stomach. If that happens, then you will be active. If the food is not going as small pieces into your stomach, then that will harm your body. Okay, so the food has to be easily absorbed by the body. Then only you will get the energy. Otherwise, you'll have some other problems, digestion problems like stomach pain, vomitings, motions and all that. Clear, children? So, the process of the breakdown of food into smaller particles that can be easily absorbed by the body is called digestion. So, what is digestion? The process of the breakdown of food. Breakdown. We are breaking the food into what? Into smaller particles. Why are we doing that? Because that can be easily absorbed by the body, and that is known as digestion. Clear, children? Remember, when you eat food, chew it very well with your teeth. Okay? And then swallow it. And drink water. No, drink proper water and eat the food slowly also. Don't take it very fast. in gulps. Again, if you eat food in a very fast way, again that also will not be get digested. So you have to eat slowly and you have to chew it properly and then swallow the food. Clear, children? And now the organs that help in the process of digestion make up the digestive system. Okay, you have got so many organs, so which are going to help this process, which is called as digestion. So which you are going to learn in your future classes. So when you come to 4th, 5th, 6th classes, you will be learning more about this digestive system. But because we are talking about food, I am just giving you a brief note on this digestion and digestive system. Okay, children? So the figure gives alongside shows the human digestive system. See here, how is our digestive system? See, this is the digestive system. Whatever food we have, we have taken into our mouth, we are going to chew it and then break it into small pieces, then which is going to enter into our stomach through this food pipe. And where is our stomach? So this is our stomach. So these are all our intestines. So all these are connected. So whatever parts are labeled here, so all these are connected to human digestive system. We are going to learn it more in future. But for now, I am just showing you the diagram of this digestive system. Where is our food going to be digested is this here, stomach. Okay, children? Clear? So that's all for today, children. Hope you have understood the concept. So take care and stay well. We will be going to continue in next session. So until then, take care, children. Goodbye. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.